I needed to submit a project proposal for my Monroe Scholar project, which you're supposed to work for that 2 weeks over the summer, and they give you a $1,000 stipend just to buy your time. That's not for materials or anything. I was up in the air about what I wanted to do with this, and I was talking to Professor Griffin, and she mentioned offhand that it'd be great if I built a contrabass recorder for my project, and I just thought to myself, huh. And I kind of let that percolate in my head for a few days.
Was she joking or was she being serious?
She was joking, but I took it more of as a challenge than as a joke. Okay, so just like a modern recorder, mine's in 3 sections. This is the windway. You've got 2 horizontal pieces of wood that are parallel to each other, and that focuses the breath stream onto this triangular piece of wood here, which, from the air coming on in a focused manner, creates an oscillation of the air goes up, the air goes underneath, the air goes up, the air goes underneath, which creates a wave within the instrument which produces tone. There wasn't really time to make mistakes, so when you know you can't make a mistake, you tend to do it right the first time. Professor Griffin was a great help to me because she's the recorder expert. I hadn't actually played recorder really before doing this. She was heavily involved in advising historically what I need to do for the project and what makes a recorder and that sort of thing. And she allowed me to take measurements off the early music ensembles bass and great bass recorders. Professor Griffin is married to the head of the physics department, though, and so I was able to talk to him about the physics of musical instruments, and he helped me make a few key decisions about how to calculate what. Basically, the physics was to figure out overall how big does this thing need to be, and then by taking the measurements from the other recorders and scaling them up to this one's size, I was able to get a fairly accurate idea of where the holes needed to be placed. With an instrument pitched this low, you're not really meant to hear it in a concert, you're meant to feel it. When I was playing with the group of recorders, you really, really could feel the difference. It was as though the entire group became stronger, even though there was just that little low voice in there. It was able to be used as the bottom of a chord that you build a large chord on top of, and so its voice was almost magnified through that. So yesterday was pretty cool. We actually got to check, and it's really, really going to work for the upcoming early music ensemble concert.